and that music just needs to keep progressing and modernising. And
sure. So, I mean, in my opinion, music does have an expiry date where it's talking about things which are no longer part of society and, not really true for anyone. Older songs about kind of waiting at home, waiting for the phone to ring, well, that doesn't kind of happen so much anymore. And society that doesn't exist anymore. And I'd much rather everything was contemporary. And I remember the days when I used to work in a record shop where, 6 months after an LP was released, it was deleted. And that leads to like a healthy new music scene. And I think we should all move forwards.
That's really interesting, because you would have thought, especially having worked in a record shop, that you may have more of that sort of element of nostalgia about music, but you don't at all then.
I'm afraid not. I'm all for the new stuff.
What about you, Rich? What's your take on this?
Well, I'm probably a bit more relaxed about the whole thing, but I think what we do need is more outlets for new music.
Yes.
There's so much new music, not only by new artists, but by pretty established artists, which doesn't really get the exposure it deserves.
Yeah.
So I'd rather more outlets for new music per se.
Yeah. I think the same thing doesn't happen in other industries. I don't have any recollection of anyone ever talking about what a great application Excel version 2 was. So
good point. That is a very good point. Well, we're talking a little bit in a few minutes' time, or probably in the next hour, about the likes of Spotify and how that has helped the band Jules Verne Theory. But if you've got any questions for them, 166 177. We are now going to hear another of your tracks. This is One Hit Wonder. Rich, tell me about this one.
Pretty much does what it says on the tin, really. One hit wonder, and is surprisingly big in Turkey at the moment.
Because you do have a huge following sort of globally, don't you, in some pretty peculiar places.
Well, the Turkey was news to me, actually. I mean, Aaron can tell you the story why. Yeah, I mean, the Facebook page, we've got nearly 14,000 followers on there now, and they are, it's people from around the world. It's kind of a bit strange when you sit down to think about it. And how did you hear about us? But one hit wonder. It's it's digging the Turkish scene at the moment.
And the lyrics do pretty much say it all. So let's hear it. This is Jules Verne Theory and One Hit Wonder.